covers IFRS part from this. So what they have done when they created this qualification, the idea was that whatever IFRS knowledge you have in your ACCA professional qualification, that knowledge is taken out and this separate qualification is created. So it is only focusing on IFRS. And it when once you pass your DipIFR exam, it gives you exemption to ACCA only one paper. Actually, historically, until 2015 or 16, I would say, DipIFR was giving two exemptions from ACCA, F3 and F7. So I remember that because I've been teaching this thing for so long. So I have been through this journey. I know that previously ACCA used to give two exemptions, F3, F7. Then ACCA only started giving one, which is FR, which is F7. Average time to complete is 4 to 5 months. And weekly effort now, it is total time 4 to 5 months. So, but 4 to 5 months of what? Should I study from morning till evening or what? So I would suggest that 10 to 12 hours per week you should allocate. Okay. Um, I tell you that if those people who delay it too much, they say, okay, I'm going to do it in 1 year, they cannot do it. If you do it in 6 months, you do it. If you don't do it in 6 months, then probably there is a lack of motivation, then you might not be able to do it. So those people who really want to get this qualification, I suggest that they should start giving 10 to 12 hours per week. And if you give 10 to 12 hours per week, you will get ready in 4 to 5 months and then you can take exam. It is suitable for accountants, senior accountants, chief accountants, finance managers, independent consultants, and auditors.